A secret poison: avoid 10 foods for better digestive health. How to avoid serious gut problems. There's a little-known protein that wreaks havoc on your gut and digestive health, and your overall health. It's a secret poison that can be easily avoided in one of two ways. This video shares how and the 10 foods to avoid for better digestive health. There are 4 key considerations when it comes to deciding if this secret poison is to be eliminated from your diet. Consideration 1. What is this secret poison? It's a type of protein found in many plants, especially in grains and legumes. It binds to carbohydrates and has a potentially damaging impact on gut health. Some people experience digestive issues due to this poison, particularly if they have a sensitivity to them or consume them in large quantities. The impact of this secret poison on gut health varies greatly among individuals, and many foods that contain it are otherwise very nutritious. Also referred to as an anti-nutrient, this type of protein binds to certain carbohydrates. The protein or poison referred to is lectins. Consideration 2. What are lectins? Lectins are proteins found in most plants and act as a defense mechanism from animals. Typical foods that contain lectins include beans, eggplant, known as aubergines in the UK, fruits, grains, lentils, peanuts, potatoes, tomatoes, and wheat. Consequently, lectins don't have any nutritional value when consumed in foods, just like processed and ultra-processed foods. Lectins bind to the glucose or sugar molecules of carbohydrates, which then attach to the lining of the gut, thereby preventing your body from absorbing various nutrients. It also means that chronic inflammation compounds the dysbiosis, already apparent from the malnutrition of the gut and the surrounding damaged cells. However, lectins can be made harmless and even removed by cooking and boiling. For example, lectins are found in the skins and seeds of tomatoes, which you will often find are removed from Italian sauce-based dishes. Are you finding this video interesting and helpful? If so, please feel free to give a thumbs up, leave a comment below the video, and share with people you think will find this video useful. And if you're interested in finding out more about the secrets of digestive health, please subscribe and kindly click the grey bell icon to be notified of future videos being uploaded to the Natural Health Guys channel. Consideration 3. The 5 main reasons why you should avoid and eliminate lectins. Avoiding and eliminating lectins from your diet helps your body to move into a damage limitation mode by reducing chronic inflammation to a repair and restore mode. A safe level of acute inflammation is vital as it's a natural response the body uses to fight and eliminate harmful pathogens, allowing the natural healing process to take place. As humans, we evolved on a carnivore diet. Today, many people consume plant-based and processed food diets, and it's why this secret poison called lectins, along with the pro-inflammatory chemical sugars, are making people more than ever to be sicker today than they've ever been. Lectins are dangerous because of how they bind to carbohydrates like sugar. Sugar, especially the chemical sugar from processed and ultra-processed foods, is bad for you anyway, so to consume food that also contains lectins is a recipe for some potentially serious damage to your digestive and gut health. You should therefore avoid certain types of lectins due to the risk of 1. Malnutrition. Certain types of lectins can prevent your body from absorbing other substances that have nutritional value. This can eventually lead to and compound serious problems such as malnutrition. Malnutrition in our diet is a massive problem already because most people's daily diets are made up of pro-inflammatory processed foods that contain very little, if any, nutrition. Consequently, malnutrition leads to dysbiosis, which is chronic inflammation of the gut. 2. Poisoning. Some sources of lectins are considered seriously poisonous. Castor beans, for example, contain a potent lectin poison called ricin. Phytohemagglutinin is another lectin found in red kidney beans. 3. Damage to the digestive system and your overall health. Certain types of lectin bind with the walls of your digestive system, which can lead to serious problems. Consuming one particular lectin, phytohemagglutinin, can lead to severe abdominal pain, vomiting, and diarrhea. One particular condition called leaky gut is particularly nasty, as the lectins puncture and perforate the gut lining, leading to toxins from the gut being released into your bloodstream, which is pumped all around the rest of your body. 4. Potential risk of autoimmune response. Because about 70% of the immune system resides in the gut, there's a risk that autoimmune disorders will add to your gut and digestive health problems. Malnutrition is a widespread and growing problem. If you're suffering from malnutrition, the chances are that your cellular health is out of balance. When this happens, it means your overall body is in a pro-inflammatory state, and eventually, a chain reaction occurs when your body releases the antibodies to combat the condition but cannot stop the release of those antibodies, thereby damaging the surrounding healthy cells. 5. What does science say? Many lectins are not digestible and are resistant to cooking. There appears to be growing evidence of lectins contributing to aggravating health conditions such as psoriasis, bowel problems, eye health, multiple sclerosis, infertility, and autoimmune response. Consideration 4. Avoid these 10 foods to maintain good digestive and gut health. Unsurprisingly, lectins are often referred to as anti-nutrients, as they reduce the body's ability to absorb essential nutrients like calcium, iron, and zinc from food. There are several foods high in lectins such as grains, legumes, and nightshade vegetables as follows. 1. Red kidney beans. Red kidney beans not cooked properly can cause symptoms such as stomach cramps and vomiting. Even if cooked well, ideally in a pressure cooker, the reduced safe lectin content can still create some discomfort. A dish like chili con carne can quickly turn into a nightmare if you already suffer from digestion issues like irritable bowel syndrome or disease. Avoid kidney beans even if you're on a low-carb or keto diet. 2. Cashew nuts. These belong to the poison ivy family and their shell is where the lectins are contained. Cashews are legumes, not nuts, and the lectins are so concentrated that shelling them requires workers to wear protective gloves. 3. Peanuts. Not only are lectins in peanuts heat-resistant, but they're very aggressive when it comes to permeating the intestinal wall. Just like cashews, they are not a nut, they are a legume. Whether raw, roasted, or salted, they can lead to a leaky gut. Alarmingly, such lectins appear to activate and encourage the growth of cancer cells. For soybeans. While soy is heralded as a healthy plant-based protein, soybeans have a very high lectin content. It's important to cook soybeans at a very high temperature of over 100 degrees centigrade, 212 degrees Fahrenheit, for at least 15 minutes. 5. Grains. Barley, corn, quinoa, and wheat are typical grains with high concentrations of lectins. A. Wheat products are a staple diet of more than 35% of the world's population. Gluten is a category of lectins, now avoided by millions of people partly because of huge media exposure. Gluten inflames the gut lining, leading to conditions such as leaky gut. However, most lectins can be removed when wheat products are cooked properly. B. Corn accounts for about 60% of the world's food production. The lectins within them contribute to insulin resistance, which further increases the risk of type 2 diabetes. C. Quinoa is supposed to be a gluten-free alternative to wheat, however. As a high-lectin food, quinoa needs to be properly prepared by being soaked, fermented and cooked. 6. Nightshades. These are one of the most common groups of vegetables, all with a high level of lectins. The lectins are concentrated in the skin peel and the seeds and pips and include A. Eggplants and aubergines, B. Goji berries, C. Peppers, D. Potatoes, and E. Tomatoes. 7. Meat. Livestock and poultry that are fed with corn and soy have high levels of lectins. It's important to make the distinction between grass-fed or pasture-raised animals, which are lectin-free, and the highly publicized free-range poultry products which have high levels of lectins. 8. Vegetable oils. These are used in the mass production of processed and ultra-processed foods, and are to be avoided for 2 vital reasons. A. The oils are highly pro-inflammatory, containing omega-6 fatty acids that lead to chronic inflammation, and B. They are made from the high lectin content beans and seeds referred to above, such as corn oil, soybean oil, and sunflower oil. 9. Dairy. Cow's milk that contains the casein protein acts just like a lectin, and has been linked with health issues such as A. Autism, B. Cardiovascular diseases, C. Constipation, D. Infant death syndrome, E. Schizophrenia in people with immune deficiencies, F. Sleep apnea, and G. Type 1 diabetes. Milk from goats, sheep, buffalo, and specific breeds of cows that contain the A2 dairy protein are much easier to digest. 10. Squashes. Lectins are also found in abundance in the seeds and skins of several squashes such as A. Acorn, B. Butternut, C. Pumpkin, and D. Zucchini or courgette. Conclusion. Vegans and vegetarians eat a higher percentage of food that's high in lectins compared to most people. When you consider the food that people eat contains up to 60% of lectins anyway, it belittles the claim that plant-based food is healthy. And consider this the essential fatty acid ratio of omega-6, the pro-inflammatory fatty acids, to omega-3, the anti-inflammatory fatty acids, is about 20 to 1 for vegans and vegetarians compared to 15 to 1 for others. According to WHO, the ratio should be 4 to 1 and less. This is another shocking statistic, which highlights that plant-based food is supposedly healthy when it clearly is not. Eating a lot of high-lectin foods regularly can lead to chronic digestive health problems, which itself leads to other health problems. By focusing your diet on grass-fed and pastured meats, oily fish, safe dairy, the proper preparation of grains and legumes, and low-sugar fruits, you can enjoy a healthy lifestyle while enjoying better digestive health. We hope you found this video. A secret poison: avoid 10 foods for better digestive health, helpful and of interest. So please feel free to share it with people you think will also find this video worth watching. And please leave a comment or ask a question in the comments section below this video. To get more videos like this one, become an exclusive subscriber of this channel by clicking on the subscribe button in the bottom right corner of this video, and then click the grey bell icon to ensure you get notified of when the next video is uploaded. If you'd like more information about the many aspects of digestive health for you, or anyone you know who suffers from stomach or gut issues, check out the other videos in this series by clicking on the end screen coming up. And finally, many thanks for watching.